Hello, now we're on questions 7, 8, and 9 of the chapter 4 review. So question 7, what is the value of 6k to the negative fourth if k equals negative 1? So we are evaluating, which means we're plugging in our value given for k, and our value here is negative 1. So I'm going to rewrite everything that I'm given. So 6, and then instead of k, I'm going to put negative 1 to the negative fourth power. Now lots going on here. So I'm going to think about each of these pieces kind of on their own. So we got this chunk and this chunk. Remember, our exponent is only going to this negative 1. That's its base. The 6 is a separate piece. So the 6 I'm going to leave just normal, nothing going on with that one. And then I see a negative exponent here, so I'm thinking a fraction. So I'm going to move that down to the bottom of my fraction. So it becomes positive like this. And now, a little side note, right? Negative 1 to the fourth power means negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. We know our answer is going to be a 1, right? Because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is still 1. And in negative times negative makes positive. Times negative, negative times negative, positive again. So I'm going to end up with an answer of positive 1 there. So I'm going to get 6 over just 1, which really just equals 6. So the answer here, once we plug that all in and figured it all out, actually just equals 6. All right, next question, number 8. We are on, what is the quotient of 18a to the 5th over 6a to the 4th in simplest form? So again, I'm doing kind of a similar thing here, right? I'm going to keep each piece kind of separate. Okay, so I'm going to look at their 18 over 6, our numbers, and then my a terms as like separate little pieces. So 18 over 6, and then a to the 5th and a to the 4th. So the numbers can just divide, right? 18 divided by 6 gives us 3. So I'm going to just get an answer of 3 for that piece. Then my exponent parts, my base is still 3, or is a. So my a is going to be my base. And then my exponent here is going to be subtracted because it's division. So I'm going to subtract 5 minus 4 to get an exponent of 1. So my exponent will be 1 here. The other way to look at this would be set it up like this, right? So 18 on top and then 5 a's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 on the bottom and 4 a's. And then cancel, 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 cancel. And divide them out. So 18 divided by 6, 3. And we only have 1 a left. So 3a or 3a to the first power. All right, question number 9. Which expression is equivalent to 3 to the 3rd times 3 to the 8th? So basically that means we want to combine these together. They have the same base of 3, so we can combine their exponents. Since we see multiplication here, we're going to add the exponents together. Okay, so first I'll show you how we do that. So our base stays as 3. And then our exponents, we got to add those together. So I'm going to add 3 plus negative 8, which is going to equal negative 5. So I am going to get an answer of 3 to the negative 5th power. We don't like negative exponents, so I'm going to use a fraction to write it as 1 over 3 to the 5th power. So we like that positive exponent, so move it down to the bottom. All right, other way to do it would be write it out as a big fraction. So 3 to the 3rd, those are positive. I'm going to put 3 3's on top. 3 to the negative 8, they're negative, so they're going to go on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And cross out my pairs, and I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. So I'm going to get 1 over 3 to the 5th power. Okay, so either way we get 1 over 3 to the 5th power. So there you have it, questions 7, 8, and 9. So again, feel free to pause the video so that you can take all these notes here, and you should be good to go.